All right, let's start with a little warm-up. So we're going to get down on the ground, hands and knees to tabletop, and then we're going to extend out one leg to do some lateral leg rocking. So we're going to take the hips back to the heel, and then shift the shoulders forward to the hands. We're trying to breathe in and out through the nose, keeping your tongue on the roof of our mouth. Anywhere between 5 to 8 reps, and then we'll switch sides. Once you've done another 5 to 8 on that side, we're going to go back to tabletop, and we're going to cross the right laces onto the left heel. And we're going to rock back and forth here. So you might feel more comfortable with the toes untucked on that bottom foot or tucked, and then you might also have to adjust the width of the knees. Same number of reps, 5 to 8, and then switch sides, keeping the breathing in and out through the nose, tongue on the roof of the mouth. Then we're going to sit onto the right hip, and the right heel should be near towards the left knee. Both feet are facing the same direction. Both knees are facing the opposite same direction. And then we're going to go back and forth for Z-sits, really pushing the shoulder or the hip forward, keeping the hips down. And I just realized I forgot shoulder shifting, so hold on. Let's finish up our Z-sits, and then we'll go back to shoulder shifting. So again, 5 to 8 each direction. When we were in tabletop, I wanted you to stay here and round your upper back nice and high. And then keep the upper back rounded, and we're just going to shift left and right, trying to get the shoulder to stack over top of the opposite side hand, while maintaining that nice high rounded upper back. Then you would go to the Z-sits. Then we're going to end up on side-lying leg lifts. So get comfy on the floor. We'll want to make sure that the heels are in line with the hips, so we don't want the feet too far forward or too far back. We should have a nice straight line from the heels to the hips. And whether you want to lay on the ground or prop yourself up here, we're going to keep that top hip facing forward, and then we're just going to pick that top leg up and then bring it back down to match the other foot. We want to keep the toes facing forward the whole time, though. So we don't want to let the toes rotate up so we can come up nice and high. We're going to keep the toes or the foot facing forward, 5 to 8 reps, and then we'll switch sides, go to the other side, same exact thing. Check the heels, line them up with the hips. Once you've done 5 to 8 on each side, we're going to do side-lying bicycles. So we're going to stay on one side, same setup, drive the knee up, kick the leg out, and then pull it back past so that your toe lines up with your heel. Pull the knee up, extend it, pull it back to the heel. So you could do these as planks too, or we can just get some good movement supported on the ground. You'll do that left and right as well. Here, check those heels again. Remember, knee up, extend out, pull the foot back. Toe should be just in line with that rear heel. Keeping the hips stacked, keeping the shoulders forward. And then we're going to go to our back, get set up on the ground. Heels are as far away from us as our arms and our fingers are long. Drive through the heels, pick the hips up, fully extend the hips at the top, squeezing the glutes, using the hamstrings and the lower back a little bit too. Hip bridges, also 5 to 8. From here, coming back to the ground, let's press up from a push-up. Keeping the knees fully extended, we're going to walk the hands all the way back to the toes, and then we're going to walk the hands back out. So we're just going to do some stationary inchworms. When you return to plank, hold that plank nice and solid, keep the glutes nice and tight, stabilizing the shoulders, walk back to the toes. A trick here, if you cannot walk back without bending the knees, then simply take a slightly wider stance so you can get all the way back for those inchworms without letting the knees bend. Your goal number again is 5 to 8. Once you walk back in from that last rep, just slightly bend the knees, come up to standing, and we're going to stand, get set up here. Arms are in goalposts. So we're 90-degree bend at the elbows. Keep the elbows at the height of the shoulders. We're going to bring the hands together and then extend the elbows. And then we're back to 90 degrees, open up, turn the hands down. So that's 1. Bring them together, extend, back to 90, open up, turn it down. Goalpost, together, extend, back to 90, open up, turn it down. 5 to 8 there, and then you'll be all ready for your workout.